Bit of a gingerly one there, wasn't it? Why is that? They all say. I'll tell you why. Because I've got it. We've got it. We've all got it now, actually. COVID. I don't know where it's come from. You never know where it's come from, do you, in the end? Exactly. There's never a direct route. You can guess where it's come from. And we're guessing that it's either going to be from the West End, because there was a few West End trips. There were a few West End trips the week before the positive test came back. And Mrs. Sardines is also a teacher. So it could be from school, it could be from the West End. We're not going to know. But Mini Sardines, who was negative, and children really do seem resilient to this thing, extra resilient. He's now tested positive as well. Even though we were doing all the right things, arranging trips for him to get to school and so on and so forth, with us staying at home and self-isolating all the time, inevitably he's now got it as well. I'm talking quietly so I don't cough. Don't really want to do a COVID cough on camera. That would be awful, wouldn't it? Although you can't catch it from the camera. I've been told you can't catch it off a YouTube video. That's for sure. Yeah, it's funny. What else? Oh yeah, people have been asking me what that is. Is a mark on my finger, a black mark. It's very. I was going to do that, but I'll do that instead. It's nothing dramatic, I'm afraid. No great story. I shut it in the front door. It just went bang and started bleeding, and all of that bit that's now growing out was in the skin, under the skin. So it's been done a little while ago, started bleeding, and that's the mark that's obviously coming through. But anyway, if you see this flashing up on a video, you know what it is now. So there you go. This going back to this COVID thing, it seems that some of the theatres in London are experiencing drops in audiences, drops in press attendances, because Sardines is being given a lot of tickets now that only national newspapers would normally be invited to. Big reviews that, I mean, it's quite good for us if you're not self-isolating. I guess that is good for the review team. So if you wanna join the review team, just email us in news@sardines.co.uk, and we'll take it from there. If you think you can write a good review. But there we go. We're getting invited to all sorts of stuff at the minute, and I think it can only mean that the audiences aren't there. The press audiences aren't there either. And let's invite Sardines along. Not saying that we're not a big player in the theatre industry. I think we are. But, interesting. But we're pushing on. We're getting stuff going, and we're closing off December, January shortly, and there's a lot to do on it still. But I've got all the time in the world now, haven't I? So that's all right. Can you hear the lack of energy in my voice? It's interesting, isn't it? It does knock you for six a little bit. But that's all it does. Just gives you the shivers a bit and gives you a temperature, a bit of a cough. That's the kind of thing. Trouble is, it's the winter, and everyone's going to get colds and flu at the moment anyway. And that's what it's exactly. The symptoms are exactly the same. Even the runny nose now is being put down as a symptom. It's quite ridiculous. So there we go. I don't know. But I hope your society's right out there. I really hope your society's okay, and you haven't got to cancel any shows or anything, because people are starting to cancel things again, and with the panto season coming up, it's not good. It's not a good sign. So let's hope that we can move forward and get on with it. But there we go. Day 8, not day 8, 8 days to go, which means we're on day 2, doesn't it? If there's 8 days to go, oh my goodness. 8 days to go. It's going to be a long 10 days self-isolation, isn't it? But there we go. See you later. Stay safe, stay well. Well, we'll be back. See you later.